Hey guys, hope everyone's having a great day. This is something I wanted to do this week. We have grade level meetings on Wednesday, but I wanted to think of a way to preserve your planning time as much as possible. And so I came up with this video option. If your grade level wants to meet with me in person, I totally get that. Just let me know, grade chairs, and we'll set up a time to do that. Most of the things I had on my agenda were just simply discussion things I wanted to get out there. So it wasn't things that I felt like we had to meet in person if not needed. The first thing on there is Zones of Regulation. Just a quick plug to just remember that wonderful resource. I see the posters in classrooms. Thank you for having those up. Just remember to dig into those and also look for lessons as you go throughout the year. We want to make sure that we're using that same language throughout the school. Another thing I had on my notes was to talk just briefly about Classroom Dojo. I am absolutely not going to tell you you can do it or can't do it, but I just want you to kind of think about the use of Class Dojo. As I walk through classrooms, I want to make sure that taking points and giving points isn't taking away what you're teaching. Like for me as a teacher, it wasn't around, but it would have been distracting for me. I also always try to put myself in the place of a parent. And if I'm at work and I'm doing something and I'm constantly getting negative dings, if Bennett didn't follow directions or didn't do this, would I want that much parent interaction? So just things I've thought about just myself about making sure that it's being a useful tool for you. I don't want little things that happen in your classroom to become something big just because a parent was notified of a minus dojo. So just thoughts. I want you just to ponder it. Absolutely keep using it how you're using it if it's working for you. If not, don't feel like it's totally required. Again, I know there's positive parts of it, but there's just some negative things that I have feelings about as I think about it as a school-wide. Another thing I have on here, no connect day. So I know that we had our first one yesterday on Thursday, and I absolutely know that was hard. I want to thank you because I really did not have anyone. You might have been in your own mind frustrated and complaining, but no one did, because I know that you guys know that we're trying to preserve the arts and preserve our musicals as much as possible. I absolutely hate that they are back to back. The next one is next Thursday. That is because of the late scheduling. That will never happen again. And just know that I'm a very reflective person. I probably overanalyze things way too much than I should, but I am thinking of other ways for the future that we can do that. Even this school year, maybe it would just be a half no connect day and then the other group a no half. So we're going to do next Thursday just like we did this past Thursday, but just know that I'm always thinking of ways that we can do things better and make that better for everyone in the school. But I do appreciate the way that you guys worked as a team and tried to think of creative ways to still have a few minutes to give yourself planning, but also honoring that. Let's see, I have on here MTSS. I know that Google form was a big one to learn about. I know that Miss Morris, I don't know if we put it out there yet, but the Tier 1 option, which was on that form, is off of that form now. It's now Tier 2 and Tier 3, because you guys remember that Tier 1 is everyone in your classroom that you're doing things for, all the little small things that you do for everybody there. So it is for Tier 2 and Tier 3. Do not be overwhelmed or frustrated by the form. I've talked to some of you. Go slow, take your time, pick out 3 or 4 of your most high needs. The biggest thing I do want to push though is coming up with behavior plans. That's a real necessity. If you have a kid who is suspended or has an office referral, like more than once a month, I'd say, that would be a kid that you want to fill out a behavior form. Remember, there's that folder in the Hive that I created, just a simple one to help you with that. And you want to put that into MTSS as a Tier 2, because those are kids that we want to make sure that we're tracking. And they may live at Tier 2 for 5 years, and that's totally okay also. So just know that I'm here to help you with MTSS. Kim Moore is, Amber Scott, Maggie McLaughlin, Melanie, all of us are here. Tammy Morris is our countywide assistants. But don't be overwhelmed, and don't just say, I'm not doing that, because we have to stick to it and we have to do it, because we owe that to our kids too. So just hang in there. I have on here just a reminder. We talked about this at the very first slideshow that I did. Just keep those high expectations. And I know it is hard. I know your kids, and I know that there are one kid flipping out over here and you're trying to teach 20 other kids. But just keep pushing. Keep those high expectations. We cannot just let up because one other student is not doing the right thing. So just keep pushing forward. You are going to go home and you're going to have had an absolutely horrible day sometimes. I know you do. but then you're going to come back and hopefully you have a great day the next one and it keeps you going. I know that happens for me, and sometimes it's like, thank you, Lord, I needed that. October 10th is our next extended planning day, or our first one. That's where we have that 3-hour session. Just a heads up, I'm going to work on that this weekend, but I'm really concerned because right now we are 4 subs short. So you'll still get it, but I may end up having to do 2 different dates for that, and half the school on one day, half the school on another day. So just be aware. I'm working on that, and we'll let you know what we decide. But the first 3-hour extended planning is October 10th. So that's really what I had on my notes to discuss for the grade level meetings. Again, this was for next Wednesday. Again, if you need to meet with me in person as a grade level, grade chairs, please don't hesitate to email me. Thank you guys so much for all that you do. Keep working hard, and we will get through this together. Thank you.